guys, Jackie from CrossFit VSC here, and I just wanted to do the first video today of 3 videos touching base on the subject of rest and recovery and how important it is to really focus on this area when you are doing CrossFit. So as we know, CrossFit is pretty damn intense, and with that intensity comes some really awesome adaptations, and so the ability to really progress forward with your fitness and your strength really damn quick because of the intensity of the workouts. So however, if you're not looking after your rest and recovery in between sessions and planning that in your week, then you're really going to find that you'll hit big issues as you go along in your CrossFit journey. So what I wanted to touch base on today was just a few different ways that you can structure your week and plan in your rest days so that you really do have some solid rest days in there to help you actually recover and repair from CrossFit. And I guess issues come about is if you don't rest and recover, what can often happen is you'll find that you'll get injuries, have really poor performance as you go along, so you find that you're just not doing as well, even though you are putting in a ton of work and doing training really often, in fact overtraining. So, and then as a result of this as well, your energy can be really quite low if you're constantly overdoing it, and also your motivation to train you'll find that it will drop off.
Let's pretend this was your recovery jug. This jug holds all of your life's stress. This hole at the bottom of the jug represents your body's ability to recover or deal with stress. The size of this hole varies from person to person. Someone's ability to recover from stress can be determined by a number of factors, including diet, sleep, and age, just to name a few. Now pretend this liquid was life's stresses. Lifting weights and training is actually a stress on the body. Stress is not a bad thing. Too much stress is. Too much stress just means more stress than you can currently recover from. The first line represents the threshold of making progress. If you are always under this line, you do not have enough stress to stimulate much growth. With regards to training, this person might always feel okay when they go to the gym, but they aren't making any progress. They might need a little bit more stress in the gym if they want to get better. This next section represents the sweet spot of training. Just the right amount of stress in training and in life. They are adding to this recovery jug at a rate which stimulates progress while allowing enough time to recover from that stress. This top line should never be crossed. Doing so will result in overtraining, which results in not getting stronger and possibly regressing and getting weaker or injured. We have to realize that each of these cups of stress do not only represent training. If you live at home with your parents without any outside stress other than lifting weights, you can afford to add more cups of training stress. But most people have life stress outside of training stress in the form of work stress, school stress, bitchy girlfriend, asshole boyfriend, financial stress, problems with the family. Oh, and you just had a newborn baby, congratulations!
Alright, so some ways that we can set up our week to plan out and have some really set rest days in are, there's 2 ways that you can do this. So the first one that is quite commonly used in the CrossFit world is training 3 days on, 1 day off. So obviously within our gym we don't train on Sundays, so the best way that you can structure it within our gym is training Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, having Thursday off, or using it as an active recovery day, which I'll touch on later, and then training Friday and Saturday, and again having your Sunday off. The second way that you can do it is training 5 days on and having 2 days off. So obviously if you have you sort of use your routine with your work week, then I think that works generally pretty well. So you're training obviously from Monday to Friday and then having Saturday, Sunday off. So either one of these works really well. However, if you're obviously not training 5 days a week, another really good way is splitting it up between Monday, Wednesday and Friday, and in between sort of doing some active recovery days as well. So in the second video, I'm going to run through what active recovery days look like and some really good ways you can utilize those days in between. If you do find that you sort of get itchy feet and you're not very good at taking rest days, some ways that you can be productive on those rest days. Awesome guys, so that's the first video for now, and I'll be back with the second one later.